how it played out in front of you.
Yeah, just a deep corner to the back post, and the guys caught the volley. From my point of view, it was just a reaction save. Kind of thought it was a decent save, and then it just lands straight to Chicho, and yeah, obviously he finished it, and it's heartbreaking for us.
Especially after you answer both their goals, but Dayon comes in and a minute later and a beautiful goal to tie it up. The roller coaster of emotion on that.
Yeah, I thought the second half in general was quite scrappy. Kind of was on a knife edge, could go either way. And then when they got the second goal, when we only had 7 or 8 minutes to find a goal, Lecky found that for us, and then it kind of turns into end to end again. We had some corners, and they had some corners, and then it was obviously just that one play that killed us.
Hey Jonathan, can you talk a little bit about that last play with Sego Koulibaly that led to the corner kick? Were you able to speak to him? I know it was very loud out there. And what were your thoughts on how you guys defended? Because it was a game of inches. You guys could have probably won this game. It led to that final corner.
Yeah, I think we're all very upset with. Once you concede a goal, you start replaying everything back in your mind, and could you have done something differently? I think Sega was trying to shield it out of play, and then, to be honest, he was playing through a lot of cramp, and I thought he had a brilliant game. But then, if there's any doubt, which the player kind of seemed like he might be able to keep it in, then kick it out, and that's what he did, and then we defend the corner. But obviously, when then you don't defend the corner after that, it suddenly makes everything before that. Could you have done this? Could you have done that? But honestly, giving away a corner in that situation is not a disaster.
Where do you feel the Galaxy end their 22 season in terms of big picture, what you guys have been trying to get back to? I know you came in the early days of Greg's tenure, and you're a piece of that. So how do you feel things are left off going into an off season?
The answer to that question is why it's so disappointing to be out today, because we've been in such good form, such good momentum. Honestly, we've probably been one of the best teams over the past 12 or 13 games. We struggled for consistency in the early part of the season, a little bit like last season, but we found a formula, and we kind of felt like we were probably the best, if not one of the best teams in MLS in the playoffs. So sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce for you, and we didn't get a little bit of luck we needed today. But I think if we carry on this with this formula and this way of playing next season, then we should have a strong season.
Jonathan, what's the goal for next season?
I think we can confidently say that the goal is to win the MLS Cup. First season we missed out in the last minute of the last game. Second season we reached the conference semi-finals, put together a great run, found something that works for us, and I think next season is going to be all guns blazing from us. We know how we're going to play, what we're about, and hopefully we can go further next year.
Anything else?
Thanks for your time, Bundy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bundy.
Thanks.